Good morning, ladies. Welcome back. Today I thought I would do a quick video showing you a couple of new sunscreens that I tried recently and give you my opinion on them and think they're good or bad. And when I'm all done with that, I'm going to show you some of my favorites from last year too, because I still love them and I think they're great. And if you didn't see my video last year, then this will give you a chance to see them too. So if that sounds interesting to you, I hope that you'll watch this all the way through because I do have some good recommendations. I will have all the products listed and linked below for you, so it's easy for you to shop and get them if you would like. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. I have viewers, but not all of them are subscribed, and that really helps my channel when you do subscribe, so I would really appreciate it if you'd hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and give it a big thumbs up at the end of the video. Thank you so much. Let's get started. Well, I probably should take my glasses off because I think they're glaring. So we'll take them off. We'll see. First of all, let's start out with the ones that I've tried new this year that most of them are good. One of them is sort of iffy for me, and I think it's because I have dry skin. But let's start out with the first one. And I'm going to put some little clips of me putting this on. And in the clips, I will tell you, I did not put the full amount on. I just wanted you to see the color of it, the consistency of it as I was putting it on, so you would be able to see that. Oh, hi there. Hi there, sweetie. Hello, my baby. He wanted to come up and say hi. Hi, Loki. Do you want to come say hi real quick? Hi, baby. He likes to be by mama. So, I am taping this the weekend before Memorial Day, and May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, so that is why it's very important to me to always, and I always mention it in all of my videos anyways, it is so important to wear sunscreen. And in Michigan, most of the time, like in the wintertime, it's from here up and my hands. Other than that, I don't. But we are finally getting warm weather, so the arms and everything have got to get it on there. I don't have my sunscreen on my arms yet. I have not gone out. And I am starting to put faux tan on because now you can see my arms and my legs, so I'm so white and pasty. I'm starting to put faux tan on, so we got to make sure everything's covered with sunscreen, though. The first one that I am loving, and these are all, most of the first couple of ones are Asian sunscreens. And I will tell you, I don't have a preference, physical or chemical sunscreen, because I will tell you some of the Asian sunscreens out there, they have filters that we don't have in the United States that I think are great, and they don't bother my skin and everything. So I will definitely use Asian skincare and Asian sunscreens because I do love them. Some of these are American, some of them aren't. So I just want to get that out there. The first one that I love, and I do have seen that several other YouTubers love this one as well. This is the Haru Wonder Black Rice. Well, you know what? Maybe I need my glasses on because I can't read. Black Rice Pure Mineral Relief Daily Sunscreen SPF 50 plus PA++++, very high protection. I love this. This is one of my favorite ones that I found this year. This, to me, the consistency of this, I love the fact that I do like mineral and I do like chemical, as I said. Can't read the stuff in the back. It might be on the box. Well, don't you just love it when the writing is white and it's on a light background? Because I don't know about you, but I can't hardly read any of that. But when this comes out, it looks like it's thicker. It's not. It is a mineral sunscreen, and you think it's going to leave you with a white tint. And I will say it has a slight white cast, but not much. I mean, it looks like it here, that it does have it, but when you blend it all in, it's slightly a white cast, but this is not one that I'm going to wear on its own just out. I'm going to wear this under makeup. And I will tell you, this works wonderful under makeup. I've had no problems with this. It does not cause pilling. It doesn't make my makeup wear off faster. It doesn't make it pill up or anything. I just love it. It doesn't settle into fine lines and wrinkles. So I am loving that. And you can see, as it absorbed in, it really does not leave a white cast. So I am loving that one. The next one that I tried was this one. This is called Madagascar Centella, Airfit Sun Cream Plus SPF 50 plus PA plus, made with pure centella from Madagascar. And this one says it has UV protection and brightening properties to it. It says it had a skin irritation completion. It's ultralight physical, so it is a physical sunscreen, blocks UVA and brightens your skin tone with a natural matte finish. It's formulated with the mild botanical ingredients for sensitive skin. And it says, to apply it all over. This one, I will tell you, was the least favorite of the 4 new ones that I tried. And I only tried 4 new ones so far this year. This was my least favorite, only for the fact that this would be fine to wear on its own, but I think it would be better if you had oily skin. I have severely dry skin. So even the one morning I put it on and my moisturizer had all soaked in, and then I put this on. I'm going to show you. I'm going to put this on. And I'm going to rub it in. And it looks like it is thin. But when it dried into my skin, it just seems like it wasn't as hydrating, and I like hydrating sunscreens. So if you have normal to oily skin, this could be perfect for you. It did work okay under my foundation. I will say that. The white cast on it, it did take a lot for it to... Now here's the other one that I did, and you can see that all blended in. This one seemed like it took a lot more to get it to blend in. And when it did dry down, I don't know, this one feels like there's nothing on my skin. This one, when it dried down, I still felt like I could feel it. It felt a little bit heavier, and I don't know if it's just because like I said, my skin is so dry. It worked okay under foundation and everything. I didn't have a problem with it, but you can definitely see this hand is a little bit lighter than the other one. So it did leave a little bit of a white cast. So it's not something that I would wear on its own probably just because of that. But this hand, it just feels so soft and smooth. This one still feels tacky, and it did feel a little bit tacky. So I tried it under a couple of foundations. It worked good on a very thin serum foundation. When I tried to put it on a thicker, like a more full coverage foundation, it didn't look as good, and it did sort of clump and settle on fine lines and wrinkles. But when I used like my thinner serum foundations, like L'Oreal serum foundation, it worked fine with that. It did work fine with that. But this, because it has like a thicker feel to it and it still feels sort of tacky, I think that's the reason why it would be better for someone with oily skin. With my dry skin, it's just, I don't know. But I will continue to use it. I do like it. Will I purchase it again? I don't think so. Will I purchase this one again? Definitely. Definitely. The next one is from the same brand. It's from Madagascar Centella. This is called the Hyaluronica Water Fit Sun Serum, SPF 50, SPA, PA++++. And it says it's made with the same pure centella from Madagascar. But this one, it says it's got your UV protection, it's got brightening, and anti-wrinkle functional cosmetic. And it said it had a skin irritation test on it as well, so it's not irritating to your skin, so it's all tested and everything. And this one is not a physical sunscreen. This one is more of a chemical sunscreen, and maybe that's why it worked a little bit better, but it's got lovely ingredients in here. As far as skincare, it's got niacinamide in here. It's got all kinds of leaf extracts. It's got all kinds of Centellica asiatica. It's got Japanese bark extract, ginkgo biloba leaf extract. It's got all kinds of wonderful skincare in here, but it also has hyaluronic acid in here, which is great. So it's very hydrating, and I will say this definitely is. When I put this one on, this one feels like almost water. It just Look at that. It just blends right into your skin and it absorbs right in. It feels hydrating. I love this. It feels so lightweight on your skin. No scent to it at all. So I love that. I don't want something that's going to clash with if I do wear perfume or anything. This and these, all of these are not very expensive. Well, the one is a little bit expensive, but I got these first three. I'm all on Stylovana, and I did get a good price on them. It took a little bit to get here. It took like a week or so to get here, but that's okay. I didn't mind that because I got such a great price, but I do know for sure this one is on Amazon, and I will link everywhere where I found these. But this one, it just absorbs right in, and my skin still feels hydrated and moisturized. The last one that I got, and this is from a brand that I am loving their skincare right now, and it's not necessarily very cheap. I started using their retinol products as a retinaldehyde, and I do really love it. But this is from Aven. This is their High Protection SPF 50 UVA, UVB sunscreen. And the reason I like this one, it comes in a little compact, and I'm probably going to be using this as a touch-up, and I'll tell you why. It's tinted. It's dark for my skin. So once it gets to be more summertime and I'm faux tanning and everything, and right now you can tell my skin is a little bit darker right now, and I will tell you why. I have no foundation on my skin right now. I have tinted sunscreen on, and that's it, and my eye makeup on. But this, the tint on it, it only comes in one tint if I recall, because I was trying to get the lightest one that I could. This has got titanium dioxide, and also has zinc oxide. So it's a physical sunscreen. It's tinted. It doesn't have a lot of extra like skincare in it or anything like that. But the nice thing about this, it comes in a little compact, and you got a little sponge with it, and you open it up and it's like this. And you can see this tint is not, it's not like a fair tint or anything. And you can see by the little B-roll, when I put this on, look at the color on it. It definitely is darker than my hand. This hand has nothing and this one does. It's definitely darker, but it's so soft and it blends right in. To me, this is the perfect one. If you're on vacation, carry this in your purse. If you're going out for the day and you're not putting anything on except for sunscreen on your face, and you're not going to put all your blush and everything on, you're going to be doing a day where you're just putzing around outside, like maybe by the water, or, you know, doing some kind of sport thing or something like that, where you're not going to have all your blush and highlighter and everything on, and not even maybe sunscreen, or just maybe your sunscreen and tinted foundation. This is something you can put right over the top of it, and it just looks so nice. I mean, it blends right into your skin, and you could put this right over the top. You're going to get some extra color, but halfway through the day, put this on and it'll go right over the top. If you don't have, you know, foundation and everything on, if you just had like, maybe like what I've got on, a tinted sunscreen during the day, and you've had it on for hours and you're outside all day long, this is perfect. Such a nice travel one. I am planning on keeping this in my purse all summer long, in my bag, because it's going to be perfect for me for touching up on the go. You can use it just if you want, just in the morning. But as I said, for someone that's very fair, it's probably not going to work. And I was normally like medium, light medium. As I'm aging, you lose the color pigments in your skin. So I'm getting fairer. So I'm more light. It does come out a little bit dark, but in the summertime when I've got my faux tan on my neck and everything, it's going to blend right in. So those are the 4 new ones that I tried. And for the most part, I love all of them. This one, I definitely would say this is probably better for someone that has normal to oily skin. If you've got drier skin, I don't know. I think if you have oily skin, it would blend in a little bit better. It's not bad, but I would definitely recommend all these for any skin type. This one, it may be better for normal to oily skin. Okay, now I'm going to go through my favorites. These were all of my favorites video from last year, if you didn't see them, but they are such good products that I just wanted to let you know. What I'm wearing today is a combination. This is one of my favorite drugstore foundations, and I love this. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Mineral Sunscreen. I love this because it is It says it's non-greasy. It's a blend seamlessly into your skin, a lightweight, non-greasy feel, suitable for sensitive skin, 3 essential ceramides, so it's helping protect your skin barrier, and niacinamide. It's a mineral sunscreen. It's tinted. The tint on this one, and it only comes in one tint, is light. It's a light tint, which I don't mind. You know, like at the wintertime stuff, this is perfect. And you can see it's a lighter tint. So if I rub that all in, it matches okay. But if I'm wearing my faux tan, it's not going to match enough. So what I like to do is take this. This is the Australian Gold Botanical 50 Tinted Face. And this one I actually got in the medium to tan. They do have a light to medium, but I will take, and this one is just about ready to expire. So I got to get a brand new one. And I think maybe this year I will just go ahead and get the medium. And you can see this one is darker. So I like to put like one little dot of this and mix it in with my CeraVe, and it makes it a little bit darker. And that's what I've done today. I took the CeraVe, put it on, dotted it on my face, and then I took and put a couple of little dots of the Australian Gold over the top of it, or mixed it in, and it made it just a little bit darker. It's because I'm going to be putting some more of my faux tan on. It's almost worn off. I want to get it on as soon as I'm done taping this, because I have a wedding this afternoon, so I want to give it time to get some color in it. So I love doing that. I love mixing the two of these together, because if I've got my faux tan on and I put this on, it's a little bit lighter than my faux tan, but I can always put bronzer and everything on. But if I just want to wear sunscreen and no other makeup, and I want my face to match the rest of me, I will add a little bit of this Australian Gold. The reason I don't strictly use the Australian Gold by itself, first of all, this one's too dark. They do have a light to medium, but last year, apparently that was the one that sold out all the time, so I just grabbed this. That's why I think this is at the end. I've got like, actually, it's at the end of this month. It's going to expire, so I got to throw this out, what I have left, because I don't go through a lot of it because it's dark. This can be a little bit drying if you have severely dry skin. This one is super hydrating, so for me, I just adding a little bit of this in to adjust my color, and it's an SPF 50. It gives it a little bit more than the SPF 30. I like doing that. So I'm going to go out. That's my thing today. I want to do some shopping, and I told my husband, I checked all of our sunscreen that we have. I have one that it's good till next year. I said, but a lot of ours were about ready to expire, and I'm trying to get on my husband to wear sunscreen all the time. I am such an advocate for wearing sunscreen, and I have my skin cancer check coming up in about a week, and I want to make sure that everything is okay. He had a spot where they took a sample of it. It was okay. It wasn't cancerous or anything. So I was glad for that. But I told him, you've got to start, because in the summertime, he drives his Mustang, convertible classic Mustang, a lot, and he doesn't put sunscreen on half the time. And I'm like, you just want to strangle him sometime when they're like, I want you around forever. So, okay, let's go through these next ones super quick. This is the Nivea Super Watered 50 Gel, and I'm hoping and praying that they still have this. Mine's almost gone, and I love this. This is a UV Super Water 50, so this is SPF 50. You can't read the back because this is in Korean, and this is Korean. But this, again, this is a super, look at that. Lightweight. It's a chemical sunscreen. Lightweight. That just absorbs right in. So for me in the morning time, I can put my one layer on. It absorbs right in pretty quickly. Put my next layer on. It absorbs in. This works perfect under any foundation that I have tried. This works very good. The next one is, the next two are by Beauty. This again is a Korean one. If you can, it's not. So I can't read all the ingredients for you and everything. But this is their Beauty UV Perfect Milk SPF 50 plus PA++. And again, it's the same kind of consistency. Look at this. It is super thin, and I am loving these thin sunscreens. They absorb into your skin so fast. They're so lightweight. They work amazingly well under every single one of your foundations. This is the other one that's from Biore. This is their Biore UV Aqua Rich Watery Gel SPF 50 +++++, 4 pluses. This one is a little bit thicker than the first two, but again, it does. Okay, a lot of sunscreen on this hand. Should do my other hand. This will absorb in very well. Look at that. And it leaves no white cast. It's going to absorb in. And again, it works wonderfully under any of your foundations and whatnot that you're going to put on. Those are not tinted. I don't mind them not being tinted, you know, during the summer. That's fine. If I just don't want to put anything on, I can put that on. I can put it on under any one of my foundations. Now, I can't leave you without giving you my favorite body sunscreen, and that's this, the Banana Boat Light as Air UVA, UVB Broad Spectrum SPF 50+. This is weightless protection, absorbs quickly and non-greasy, and that is so true. I don't want a body sunscreen that you put it on and it feels, well, I mean, there's no way to put it, just greasy and slimy. And I've tried the spray ones, and using a spray one, and my husband likes the spray ones, and I will use those as a touch-up, like if I've put this on and then I'm out and I just want to touch up. But doing the spray thing, you're still going to have to spray it, and then to me, you have to rub it in. You can't just go by spraying it and thinking it's going to, all those little, you know, particles are going to hit every spot of you. So you still have got to rub it in with your hands and everything. This one feels so nice and lightweight. It's got, this one is not a physical sunscreen. It's a chemical sunscreen. It's got avobenzene 3%, homosalate 9%, oxalate 4%, and octocrylon 5%. Those are all chemical sunscreens. I have no problems with this. Like I said, I don't have that sensitive a skin, so I do not have problems, but those are a quick roundup. 4 that I tried new this year, and then some of my favorites from last year. I just wanted to go over those again too, super quick for you, because you know what? It is so important to wear sunscreen each and every day. You don't want to end up with, you know, like me. I got 2 little holes for my scar. You can see right there on my ear where I had skin cancer, and I've showed you this before. I don't know if I can show it to you. Right there, that big white spot. That's a big scar where they took a huge chunk out of my arm for some basal skin cancer that had gone deep and wide in my arm. And I didn't even realize it because it's sort of on the back side. I didn't even realize that it was there, and my doctor caught it, and it was not a fun thing to go through, and I would not want to go through it again. And I've got one like right on my rib cage that I think I got from the tanning bed. So another thing, don't go to the tanning bed. Sunless tanners have come such a long way. I did a video last year on sunless tanners, and I do know, and I will highly recommend her channel, Shirley's Box of Chocolate. Every year she does a roundup of the best faux tans out there, and she's going to be doing another one coming up soon. She did one last year. I took some of her recommendations and I loved them. So I get influenced by all the other YouTubers that are out there. I hate to say it, but I do. In fact, I'm going to be doing a video on some of the things that I was influenced to buy. My husband laughs because he's like, aren't you supposed to be telling people? You're just buying everybody, you know. And I do. I buy a lot of recommendations because I don't have time to find every single new thing that's out there. So it's funny. And you know what? We all get influenced by each other, and we all buy things that I saw it on her channel. I saw it on her channel. And I will see that when I'm watching people, they'll say, oh yeah, I saw that on her channel, so she recommended it, so I bought it. So you know what? We all take each other's recommendations, and I think that's great. So we can help each other out. So I am going to be having an upcoming video on that. And I do have another upcoming video on a subscriber suggestion that I just got this week. So I'm going to be doing another, and that'll probably be my next video out there for you. So look forward to that. Thank you so much for joining me again today. I cannot tell you how it just makes me happy to share some of these things with you and give you recommendations on things that I think are going to help you out and just, keep you safe, but look good while you're doing it. So thank you so much again. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button before you leave. Go out, have yourself a wonderful, blessed day, and I'll see you again in my next video.